College football fans, the championship is here, and DraftKings Sportsbook is making sure you can throw down on the epic showdown for a shot at big bucks. New customers can score 150 instantly in bonus bets for betting $5 on the championship game. Download the app now and use code Shannon. New customers can score 150 instantly in bonus bets for betting just $5 on college football. Only on DraftKings Sportsbook with code Shannon. The crown is yours. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of Nightcap. I'm your favorite sports Unc, Shannon Sharpe. He's your favorite number 85, route runner extraordinaire, bingo ring of famer, bingo legend, Liberty City's finest.
Yay, Dade County, baby. Talk to him now.
Katt, Ochocinco, Johnson. We want to thank you. We are now at officially 669,000 subscribers.
Wait,
thank you.
What?
669, Ocho. We moving. We like the Jeffersons. We moving on up. And make sure you subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed. We have two feeds. You can get it through Club Shay Shay. You can also get it through Nightcap. Make sure you click. Make sure you like. Hit that subscribe button because it's only because of you. I want to thank you guys personally for emptying out the stock of Laportier, and we'll have some back. We're thinking Monday. Mm-hmm. I'm almost certain of that. Don't quote me, but I think Monday we'll have it back up. We've also pinned Ocho cigars at the top of the chat. You emptied out his stock. He was able to replenish it. So let's do it again. Let's empty it out again. That's Chad Ochocinco's. His cigars have been pinned at the top of the chat. Do us a favor. Go get yourself one or buy some cigar aficionado. There are a lot of those in this chat. Go ahead, Ocho.
Matter of fact, for those of you that don't smoke cigars, listen. It's all about the experience. It's all about the experience, so you can enjoy it. Obviously, this cigar is one of the bigger sizes of the Boa Vita. It's a little spicy. I'm gonna tell you ahead of time. It's a little spicy. A bigger ring gauge is about 5x5, times 62. The filler from Nicaragua. The wrapper from Mexico. Maduro is from Mexico. So you'll enjoy it. You'll like it, and make sure if you already have Unc's Le Portier. That cognac, if you already got cognac, man, go ahead and get you 85, man, and enjoy that thing and pay it together now.
Yeah, man, that thing real good. Ocho, I used to smoke Cubans.
Yeah.
Okay, no, it was close to a Tampa Nuggets. That's close to Cuba, right? That's in the Gulf right now. You don't know about the Tampa Nuggets?
No, I don't know about no Tampa Nuggets.
Oh, man, this man don't know about. Hey, chat. Y'all hook Ocho up to some of them Tampa Nuggets.
A Tampa Nugget? What's the Tampa Nugget?
Yeah, that's a cigar. Buy over the counter. That's what them old heads.
Hold on. You talk like a Black and Mild or something?
It ain't no Black and Mild, but it's but you buy behind the counter just like you would a Black and Mild.
So
or a Swisher Sweet.
This must be like a little bit more fancier version of a Black and Mild.
Yeah. But that's that's what my grandfather and the men back when I was coming up,
right,
late 60s, 70s, that's what they smoked. They didn't know nothing about it. They just got on this thing back probably about 25 years ago. They started smoking these Cubans. But the men that I grew up in the South, they were on them Tampa Nuggets hard.
Nugget.
Let's jump right into it, Ocho. The Colts lose to the Texans. The Texans beat the Colts 23-19 to clinch at least a wild card berth after tonight's win.
Yeah.
C.J. Stroud sold up the Rookie of the Year. Sorry, Puka Nacua. He just did. C.J. Stroud was 20 of 26, 264 yards, 2 touchdowns. They have a chance to clinch the NFC South if the Jaguars lose. I think they're at home, right? They're at home to the Titans. If they lose, if the Jags lose, the Houston Texans win the division.
Yeah, Trevor Lawrence isn't playing, right?
Jags on the road? Oh, Jags are on the road, and there's a chance that Trevor Lawrence does not play. You're right.
Yeah.
So that means C.J. Beathard, if I'm not mistaken, will get the start, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead, Ocho. Go ahead.
Man, listen, that goddamn before I even talk about the game, I just got to say something about C.J. Stroud. I don't know where this young fella got his tutelage from. I know Snoop had him when he was young, when he was in Pop Warner, but for him to be a rookie, stay with me now. Now that I played for a long time, you played the game of football for a long time. For him to play as poised and being able to process with pressure coming down the chamber and never fold and stay relaxed and make some of the throws, whether it be on balance, off balance, timing throws, off timing throws, rhythm throws, and everything's on the point. He made 2 throws tonight. The one where he threw the dig route to Nico Collins. Yeah. Where he was on his back foot and still threw the timing route. Then the other one to Nico Collins, it looked like he had pressure and he was going backwards.
He retreating. Yeah.
And retreating. Man, come on, man. Nico
made a great catch,
you ain't doing that as no rookie. No. For him to be this far ahead of the learning curve as a rookie already, with a chance to clinch the division and already change the franchise around in a short amount of time. Man, that young fella, man, C.J. Stroud, I'm gonna give you flowers early, baby. I want to give you flowers early, man. What you've shown, the entirety of this season, man, and obviously tonight, the first play of the game, they set the tone.
Oh yeah,
they set the tone. The first play of the game, obviously things, the way a game works, you ain't gonna play like that the entirety of a game, right? But the clutch when it was 17-17 in that last drive, he put one together. Man, come on.
The thing is, Ocho, for him to be a rookie and to go on the road with so much at stake. Yeah. We know we're going into a hostile environment. You feel real comfortable when you go into a hostile environment and you got a seasoned veteran quarterback. Right. But you're talking about a rookie. But he doesn't play like a rookie. There's a reason he has that captaincy on his chest. There's a reason why that when he's in the game, you don't hope to win, you expect to win. And that's what the expectations are for the Houston Texans moving forward, because they got one. They got one. Oh, yeah. They didn't have to do anything. They didn't move up or down. They stayed right there, and they kept their draft picks. And the Deshaun Watson, he wanted to move on. But if you look at the picks that they used and what they parlayed, I think Nico Collins was one of those picks that they ended up using in the Deshaun Watson trade. Right. The Anderson kid, I mean, they're going to be loaded. Yeah. I mean, there's a great chance, and I believe they might have Coach of the Year. I think DeMeco Ryans sold it up being Coach of the Year. And that's not to take anything away from Kevin Stefanski, because, they had four or five different quarterbacks. Right. They're going to make the playoffs. But a rookie head coach, a rookie quarterback. So your quarterback's going to be Rookie of the Year. The head coach, I believe, will be Coach of the Year. And there's a chance Will Anderson Jr. might be Defensive Rookie of the Year. That's either going to be him or Jalen Carter. Maybe Spoon. I mean, the guy up in Seattle, the corner up in Seattle, who had an unbelievable season.
Brandon Witherspoon, right?
Spoon. Yeah.
Boy, he nice.
He nice. Made the Pro Bowl. So that's going to go a long way with the voters. Like, okay, his peers, coaches, even the fans thought enough of this young man to put him into the Pro Bowl. But I thought C.J. Stroud, 20 of 26, he's over 4,000 yards. If I'm not mistaken, he might be the 5th rookie quarterback. I know Cam did it. I know Justin Herbert did it. I know
Andrew Luck did
it. C.J. Stroud did it. And Jameis Winston. So he's the 5th quarterback to throw for 4,000 yards in his rookie season. I think all the other Andrew Luck did not win Rookie of the Year. Justin Herbert did. Jameis Winston did. Cam Newton did. And there's a great chance C.J. Stroud will add to that. Only Andrew Luck did not win Rookie of the Year, but that was because RG3 had a sensational year and took those and took those Washington team into the playoffs. But congratulations. The Colts, you fought hard. You lose your rookie quarterback. You have high expectations for. Gardner Minshew was 13 of 24, 141 yards. Colts were 0-3 in the red zone, and they were terrible on third down.
Yeah, Jonathan Taylor had a hell of a game.
He almost ran him. He almost ran him
back into the game.
Right.
To the play.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So he played well. C.J. Stroud finishes his historic rookie regular season third leading rookie passer in the league, only behind Andrew Luck and Justin Herbert. But look at his touchdown to interception ratio. You're talking about a guy that had 23 passing touchdowns and I think only 5 interceptions.
Interceptions, yeah.
And he missed the game. And he left a game early. So who knows what those numbers could have been. Remember,
he might have missed 2 games.
He might have.
He might have missed 2. Yeah, man. Listen, that goddamn Nico Collins, man. That goddamn Nico Collins, he's in his third year. Man, he had 9 for 195. He had a big game last week. Tank Dell goes down. Man, they ain't missed a beat in the passing game. They ain't missed a beat.
Noah Brown might be out too because I didn't see them call his name. Now maybe they didn't target him. I didn't have the sound on, so I was just because every time I looked up, he was throwing the ball to Dale, or he was hitting one of those wide receivers. I thought Dalton Schultz, who came over, he was their second year with them from the Cowboys. I thought he played well. Beck came in and had a couple of big catches. They had a touchdown catch. So I like what the Houston Texans have put forward. This is a young team. And they have a lot to look forward to going forward in the future. And the Houston Texans fans, you guys y'all have a team. You have a coach that's going to be there for a while. CJ Stroud in the game.
You got a quarterback that's going to be there for a while.
But that's half the battle. Woo-hoo. That's half the battle. You get that guy, you Gucci.
Oh, you good.
CJ Stroud on the game-winning drive, he was 7 of 7 for 80 yards. 7-7 for 80 yards. That just goes to show you. Game-winning drive in the fourth quarter to send Houston to the playoffs for the first time since 2019.
And
so
you always
CJ, huh?
Yeah, you always said the game of football is about moments. What do you do in certain moments? That's what make you great.
Yeah.
And when it counted, when it mattered most,
he
came in the clutch.
Yeah. That's what you have. I mean, you remember that.
Oh, yeah.
You remember that. You remember Kirk Gibson limping around the base.
Yeah.
You remember where you were when you saw it.
Right.
The catch, the immaculate reception. You remember those moments. Sometimes it's not about the entirety of the game. It's about a moment that's captured.
Yeah.
And so for CJ Stroud, this was his moment. Okay, rookie of the year, because I believe Puka Nacua is going to break the rookie receiving record.
Oh, yeah.
He needs 46 yards to break that record by Bill Gorman, who's held it since 1960, 1961. But he's like, I'm gonna leave this on the voters' mind. I'm gonna leave this on your mind. So when you go to bed tonight and you write your stories, because you got a deadline to meet. Hey, make sure you mention that CJ Stroud went on the road.
Yeah.
He was 20 of 26 with 2 touchdowns, led a game-winning drive, and he got him in the playoffs. So I just want to put that on your mind before you go to bed. Before you lay your head on that pillow.
Right.
Just make sure you remember when it comes time to vote.
Listen, but the way Puka Nacua been playing and the way Stafford has been targeting that boy, ain't no telling what numbers he gonna put up tomorrow. Tomorrow is Sunday,
Yes, but you remember Justin Jefferson rookie season?
Ooh.
And you remember Justin Herbert Justin Herbert.
You're right. Listen, they always gonna lean towards the goddamn quarterback. Come hella high water.
Yes. Unless you like Randy. You remember Randy rookie? Randy was rookie of the year over Peyton. But Peyton Peyton threw 26 touchdowns. He threw 21 interceptions, and he didn't throw for 4,000 yards. So Randy came in with 17 touchdowns, 1,300 yards.
Yeah.
And everybody remember him jumping up over everybody, running up and down the field. But I just think, and both guys have had unbelievable seasons. Puka Nacua made the Pro Bowl.
That's crazy.
To make the Pro Bowl this year for the receivers.
Yeah.
You think about who got left home.
What?
Pittman Jr. got left home for the Colts, and he's got 106 catches.
Yeah.
Amon St. Brown, he got left home. He had 112 catches.
Yes. It's
DK
tough.
Metcalf. So it wasn't easy to make it this year.
You had to be on your shit.
I think Nico Collins got left home also.
Yeah, you had to be on your shit, boy, to make it this year. You had to be on. I'm talking about from week 1 all the way through. And he been on fire all season long.
Yeah. So congratulations to the Houston Texans advancing to the playoffs. Congratulations. CJ Stroud, D'Amico Ryans, and that Houston Texans fans. Guys, stand up. You should be proud of this team. You're going to the playoffs for the first time since 2019. The Steelers go on the road, keep their slim playoff hopes alive. 17-10 win over the Baltimore Ravens, their arch rival. Mason Rudolph has been playing unbelievable, 18-20 passing for 152 yards, 1 touchdown, no interception, but it's kind of bittersweet. They did lose TJ Watt to injury.
I saw that. I think it's an MCL sprain.
They say it's an possible MCL, possible grade 3, which would make it very, very unlikely for him to play next week. Now, I mean, I'm sure he might want to try to. He would probably put a brace on it, Ocho. But as a guy that's bendy, who needs all that flexion to be able to bend and to twist, it's gonna be. It might be a bit much to ask. But like I said, they do have a slim. If the Jags lose or the Bills lose,
right. What if it's a grade 1? What if it's grade 1 MCL?
Well, if it's grade 1, there's a chance he could put a brace on it and play.
Okay.
But you're still asking an awful lot for the simple fact of the position that he's played and what you're asking, because you're asking him to be all that twitchy, twisting and do it, dipping.
Right.
So you're asking, that's not like just a regular offensive lineman. It's an offensive lineman. You put a brace on because, you straight ahead and, you sitting and catching. It's hard. I'm not trying to minimize anybody with an injury.
Right.
But when you play in the way that he plays, it's going to be tough. But they did win. Mike Tomlin kept Mason Rudolph as the starter, even though Kenny Pickett was deemed healthy after the ankle injury, and rightfully so. Kenny Pickett has been playing. Excuse me.
Yeah, you got to stay with the hot hand. You got to stay with the hot hand.
Ride it.
Always.
Ride it.
You got to
ride him. 3-0. So what'd you take? What'd you like about the Steelers? What'd you see?
Listen, the running game. It was the weather was horrible. The weather was horrible.
Yes.
Obviously, it's a divisional game, so you already know with the weather the way it was. You know they were gonna run the ball down their throat. Najee ran the ball, went crazy. The Ravens had some success a little bit. They even had some success through the air. They had some success through the air, but come hell or high water, obviously the Steelers did a hell of a goddamn job running the ball. What I was really proud to see tonight, the fact that the Steelers were winning, and my brother George Pickens was very patient. He stayed in the game. He stayed focused. He contributed. He blocked, even though he wasn't a part of the passing game, and he kept his poise.
Ocho.
Yes, sir.
It's tough to be in a game like that. You're cold. You're wet. They're not even attempt to throw you the ball. And you know what's at stake. The last thing you want to do is throw your helmet, show frustration, miss a block with a chance to get. The fans might have ran him up out of there. Forget the Steelers. The fans might have ran him up out of there.
Yeah,
in a situation like this.
Right.
You miss a block.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I think he was content because the past 2 weeks he went crazy.
Yeah,
I'm talking about just not no. I'm talking about crazy. So okay, you know what? I can have a game off and let Deontay Johnson. The balls went his way. He made the plays that he needed to make. He had one for 71. He broke out. You know what? It's cool.
They needed that.
It's cool.
They needed that. Yeah. And you mentioned Najee Harris started his career 3 straight 1,000-yard rush seasons. The first guy to do that since Washington. What's the running back?
Washington. Which Washington?
Washington football team.
Clint Portis.
No, not Portis. He played with Shanahan in that West Coast system. He was Alfred Morris.
Okay.
Remember, he was the running back with RG3.
Right.
Yeah, and had RG3. I mean, he had over 1,600 yards rushing as a rookie, but RG3 won the MVP. Excuse me, the offensive rookie of the year, and deservedly so. Right. So he's the first guy to start his career with 3 straight 1,000-yard rush seasons since Alfred Morris did it. And I think 2012, 13, 14, if I'm not mistaken. And so give the Pittsburgh Steelers credit. Defense got at them. Great chance that TJ Watt will lead the league in sacks again. He had 2, and he was leading. He was tied for the league coming into the game.
17
he has
with
19,
Trey Hendrickson.
Yeah, he has 19 now. I'm sure Henderson would love to have that title to be the NFL sack leader for a season. That says something. It's just like being the rush leader, the reception leader, the pass leader, the touchdown leader, interception leader, tackle leader, whatever the case may be.
Right. Yeah.
for 1 year, I had more of this than anybody else in the NFL.
That means
and
a
so
lot.
that's something that you would want. And I'm sorry to see TJ go down like that because it's friendly fire. You know, he got kind of like bent back, his knee got bent back, and you could tell it was he's totally relaxed.
Yeah.
And then boom. And so sorry about that, the Steelers. I know it's bittersweet, but you still have a slim playoff hope if the Jags lose or the Bills lose. I mean, think about this. The Bills could go from being the 2 seed all the way out of the playoffs.
Out of the playoffs. That's crazy.
They win, they're the 2 seed, they lose, they're out of the playoffs.
Listen, that's one of the worst things when it comes to playoff time. When it comes to playoff football, the worst feeling is having to rely on another team to win or lose to get you because you didn't handle your business the other 16 weeks. That's bad.
It's tough. Maybe you send somebody. Oh, hold on. I'm trying to think. Obviously the Steelers are going to be watching that game very closely in Tennessee.
Right.
I mean,
listen, I don't think Trevor Lawrence is going to play. I don't think he's going to play because the last time I think I might have seen it today. It might have said he was out when it went across the ticker. If I'm not mistaken, I think there's nothing wrong. It's Blaine Gabbert, right? That's the backup. Yeah.
No. I mean, CJ Beathard. Blaine Gabbert's in Kansas City.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, there's nothing wrong with CJ, but I'm just saying.
There's something wrong with him. He's the backup.
Yeah.
I mean,
and they on the road.
Yeah.
And they're on the road. And you know the Titans want to finish their season on the hot note.
And he's very mistake prone, Ocho. That's what helped get him up out of San Francisco.
You know what happens with quarterbacks that are mistake prone? The playbook shrinks significantly because you can only do so much with them. You can only do so much because you don't want to put the ball in.
First of all, he's the backup. You go shrink the playbook anyway. Now, so if the playbook was like this and you got the backup and it comes to here, now he turns the ball over. Now here's the playbook like this.
Yeah.
And so now you got to lean heavily on ATN. Hopefully he's healthy. The guy's going to have to really step and make plays. Ingram is a very good tight end. Calvin Ridley, guys like that, they're going to have to step up and make plays. They're going to have to really, really play well to pick their quarterback up because they are on the road against Tennessee. And misery loves company. Hell, if I'm Tennessee, we ain't going to the playoff. Well, hell, we're going to knock y'all. I guarantee you, your playoff hopes die here today. Everybody dying today. Everybody. So when we get those hefty bags on Monday, guess who else gonna get a matching set of luggage? The Jacksonville Jags. Yep. Nope. Ain't nobody going. Ain't nobody going. You right. Y'all wouldn't let me drive the shit. Y'all wouldn't let me drive, so I'm gonna sink the damn boat. So that's how I'm looking at it. If I'm the Tennessee Titans, if we can't make the playoffs, everybody going home.
Everybody going home.
Everybody.
Meet y'all in Cancun. On 3.
Hey, man, you go. Hey, what you got going on Monday? What you got going on Tuesday? Because y'all ain't gonna be practicing. Y'all ain't gonna be practicing. Hey, I see y'all at the start of OTA or off-season conditioning, which starts probably like April. Yeah. Because y'all ain't got nothing to do until then. Because there ain't gonna be no playoffs. So I wish y'all the best. Hey, man, great season. Yeah, man, you too. All right, man, what you getting into? Hey, Ocho, that's how I'm thinking. That's my mindset. Oh, when we've got out of the playoffs, oh, you think, and you come in the playoffs and you think I'm trying. Oh no, you're not going to do that. And so you could have your film said, oh, with a playoff stake on the line, such and such went to Denver. No, it's not going to happen. You're going home. I'm going home. You going home. Hey, everybody, let's get back together. Jadeveon Clowney, with under a minute left in the first half, sacked Mason Rudolph. That gave him a 9.5 sacks on the season. That sack triggered a $750,000 bonus. $750.
I like it. You know what's crazy though? Sometimes you think about, I know you've heard the stories, and people in the chat, I'm sure you've heard the stories. If you haven't, if you play football, you've heard stuff like this happen throughout the league. Yeah. When sometimes there's a certain amount of plays you can play, a certain percentage of plays you can play. Yes. Sometimes you need a certain number of yards, maybe you need a certain number of catches. You know, they'll play with you. They'll play with your money and not even play you.
Yes, for sure.
They'll play with your money. Sometimes they'll make you a healthy scratch, and you don't even know what you did, and there's nothing you can do because they make a business decision because they don't want to pay you. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So the fact that they allowed them to play and get that incentive says a lot.
Yeah. Oh, in a situation like that, you're not trying to play me. Oh, y'all gonna give me that money?
Yeah.
Or y'all trying to give me that money? Because if y'all ain't trying to give me that money, I'm trying to get up here and get that. Because you have to understand. Now, look, I understand Jadeveon Clowney was the number 1 overall draft pick. Got a nice bonus. Got a nice contract. Got signed a couple of franchise tags. So he made some good money. But he ain't making what the defense, what top level, what Myles Garrett, what Aaron Donald, what a TJ Watt, some of these upper tier players are making. So he had to put those incentives in, and they put a nice number. It wasn't like, okay, you get 5 sacks. 9.5 sacks, that's a lot of sacks.
That's good. That's good work now.
Yeah.
9 sacks, that's good work.
Yeah. So he put in, and he deserved it. Clowney gets his money. I mean, I had a store, Ocho. I think I had to play a percentage. And it had to be like a round number. Say, let's say it had to be like 75%.
Right.
And I think I ended up playing like 74.5. Ain't no rounding up. ain't no rounding up. Hey, I always thought, once it was 5 or better, more, Ocho, we just round on up.
Right.
74.5.
Yeah.
75.
Yeah.
And that was one of the reasons that I stopped, putting incentives
in
my contract.
Yeah,
because
they're gonna play with you now.
Once I became the player that I thought I was, Ocho, I felt that I should. I mean, you paid me, and that was $3-4 million as a tight end back in the 90s.
Back then,
that's a lot of money.
That's money, boy.
Yeah, I was the highest paid. So you mean to tell me I'm gonna be the highest paid tight end, and I need some incentives to try to get 1,000 yards? I need incentives to try to get double-digit touchdown or lead a team. No, or go to the Pro Bowl. No, that's what I'm supposed to do. That's what you're paying me for. So when it come time to like, hey, you're not gonna play the last game because we've already clinched. Okay, cool. I ain't got nothing. Hey, I just let me go on and get me some cardio. Get my cardio in. Work out hard. I was running scout team that week.
Right.
Still working on my stuff, but I don't have a problem with Jadeveon Clowney playing. I saw the Cleveland Browns. I think Joe Flacco's going to sit out tomorrow, but they're going to play him the bonus that he would have got had he would have played.
Wait, they're going to give him the bonus anyway, even if he doesn't meet?
Yes. And I believe that's what the Ravens did with Odell. I believe the Ravens went ahead and said, you know what? We believe you would have got that. But that goes a long way, Ocho.
Wait, I didn't know they could do that?
Yeah.
Even if it's written in the language that you have to. Yeah. I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So that means sometime when they don't play them players and you don't hit that incentive, they making a business decision.
Yeah. Or they can say, you know what? Hey, we're going to sit you down this game, but we're going to give you the bonus anyway.
I promise you I didn't even know that. I promise you I know they can override. They can override that and make the decision.
They wrote it in the contract.
Okay.
Now it goes against the cap, but they wrote it in the contract. So obviously they can do it.
But there's an ugly side to the business that not very many get to see because the owners got the public and the masses fooled when it comes to the business.
For sure. Yeah. But yeah, they a lot of stuff, I'm not gonna say a lot of times, but there have been times that guys like, okay, or a guy, let's just say it's a good player that has a great standing.
Yeah.
They'll give it to him anyway. Like, hey, you a half a sack short. Hey, you've been a great citizen for us.
And most of the time it's players that are early in their career, though, right? Or like early in their career or in the middle. Never
I believe a guy like an Aaron Donald, let's just say he has $500,000 incentive and he's a half a sack short.
You better get that man that got that money. Come on now.
That's Aaron Donald.
Yeah.
He's been a model citizen. He's arguably one of the greatest players. Now, obviously, they had a lot of great defensive players. They had Deacon Jones. They had Merlin, the fearsome foursome. Merlin Olsen was a 14-time Pro Bowler. Yeah. People don't realize that he had the most Pro Bowl selections until Tom broke it with 14. Yeah. There have been, I think, a couple of guys with 14. I think Peyton had 14 also, but Tom has the record now with 15. The fearsome foursome with Lamar Lundy, Rosie Greer, Deacon Jones, and Merlin Olsen. I know people think Merlin Olsen, they think the guy on Little House on the Prairie or Father Hardcastle. What's his name? What's his name? He played Merlin Olsen. He was a big time TV star, but he was a heck of a football. Absolutely.
Wait,
Merlin Olsen.
What year was this?
In the 60s and the early 70s.
I was finna say it had to be the 60s because the name don't even ring a bell.
Father Murphy. Yeah, Father Murphy. We started off with Little House on the Prairie, but then he branched off. Michael London, made a show for him.
What you man? Look what you know about Little House on the Prairie now.
Look,
Michael
London, actually, he was in Bonanza at first. That was the first movie that he was
in.
in.
You know about Bonanza, man? Let me find out. Let's start playing now. Hey, I ain't seen, but hey, you used to watch Zorro? Remember Zorro?
I did watch Zorro.
Hold up. What about Punky Brewster?
Yeah.
Okay. I got one for you. Three's Company.
Yeah. With Jack and
Yeah. Small Wonder.
Yeah. I ain't watched Small Wonder. Yeah.
No.
Suzanne Summers and Jack.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he was unbelievable.
Were you a cartoon person?
I did, but back when I was growing up, cartoons only came on Saturday. There wasn't no Cartoon Network. There ain't no cartoon come on in the middle of the week. You got a block. You got basically from 7 o'clock till noon.
Right.
Or 7 o'clock till like 11 in cartoons. That was it.
Right. So you remember what about Fraggle Rock? You remember Fraggle Rock?
Yeah, I remember Fraggle Rock. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Today I'm just a bill. Though I hope and pray that I will. Yeah. That junction.
Hey, remember Alf?
Yeah, I remember Alf. Yeah. I had a homeboy in college. We used to call him Alf. He used to get mad.
For real?
Yeah.
Hey, we had some good shows back then.
I got an Alf doll.
Yeah, we had some good shows back then, man.
Yeah, for sure.
We had some real good shows.
No, I don't believe that long. Jerry Jones sends a blunt ultimatum to Mike McCarthy and the Cowboys coaching staff. The athletic Diana Rossini reported that Cowboys players were told this week that they cannot make the same mistake the Patriots made in 2019 in their regular season finale against a division opponent. The Patriots in 2019, like the Cowboys this week in Week 18, are double-digit betting favorites against a division bottom feeder. More importantly, an ultimatum appeared to be delivered to Mike McCarthy, even though they will secure the number 2 seed. According to a league source, the message: the Cowboys this week, we can't squander the number 2 seed. Damn that seed! Hey. If the opportunity, you're in the playoffs, you can't squander this opportunity. See, what happens, Ocho, is that people get caught up in the seeds. Oh, I'm the number 1 seed. I'm the number 2 seed.
Right.
Man, the team that's playing against you don't give a damn about that.
At all.
They're coming to drop boulders on you.
See, doesn't matter. But again, here goes Jerry Jones again. Why are you even saying anything, putting that type of pressure on your team? I'm not saying the pressure because
like making it about himself.
It's still football, but why?
You remember I told you, Ocho? You remember I told you, Ocho? There are certain bosses that like to constantly remind you, I have the opportunity. I gave you employment. I can take employment. That's Jerry.
We know, though. We know.
Yeah, we know you, Jerry.
What's the
point?
You
own the Cowboys. We know you the CEO, you the VP, you wash the jerseys, you mow the grass. We know you control every single aspect of the Cowboys.
Jerry needs to get out the way.
Jerry
Jones needs to get out the way. I'm not sure who those are closest to him that are advising him. I'm sure there are people that he cares about. I'm sure there are people that care about him. But if you want to see your football team go and get to where it needs to get to, we need you in the background. You don't need to be front and center doing all the talking, adding more pressure and bulletin board material for the team that they're playing that is a division opponent. Even though they're a bottom feeder, those games are very difficult. Yes. Those games are very difficult because you're playing a team that is familiar with you. They know your tendencies. Like, come on, Jerry, you can't do that, man. Come on, baby.
See, that's the whole thing. That's why I didn't work with him and Jimmy. He won't credit.
Hey, Jimmy was the alpha. Jimmy alpha. I could tell. Mm-hmm. I could tell.
He had to get him out there.
I could tell. Yeah, I could tell.
Ain't nobody talk. All they talk about Jerry was the owner. Ain't nobody talk about like Jerry now.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy didn't play that.
Right.
See, Jerry wants to be the face. See, you're not going to be the face of the Cowboys, but Jerry Jones.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what they talk about when Tom Brady was available. Oh, get Tom Brady. Tom Brady was never going to play for Jerry. Jerry was never going to get Tom Brady. He can't have somebody bigger than him. Get Sean Payton and do what? Jerry's not going to allow anybody to come in there and be bigger than him. He won't allow it because his whole being is tied to being the owner of the Cowboys.
Right.
His whole being. There are a lot of people that got more money than Jerry. They're not more famous than Jerry.
Right.
I
see you. I like what you did there.
Yeah.
I like what you did. Okay.
That's Jerry's thing. You're right. He can't get out of the way. Okay.
Goddamn Cowboys. I hope Dak them have a hell of a game too, simply because now they have to back up the talk from the goddamn owner who ain't put on a pair of pads since goddamn 1932.
It's not this game they need to worry about
Oh,
because
it's next week.
the regular season is not any concern.
Wait a minute. Are they playing their starters or no? It's
Yes, they
Monday, huh?
got to because they got a chance to click. They need to win in order to be the second seed. So they got to play their starters.
Right. Okay. And also, if they get the second seed, they got home field advantage too, right?
They got, but they have to play. The 49ers are the number one seed. So they're the only one to get the bye.
The bye, right.
So theoretically, they could possibly have 2 games at home, maybe 3. If somebody knock off the 49ers, they can have, they can play,
yeah, unless it's somebody got a defense like the goddamn Ravens, that's the only way I see the 49ers losing again.
Yeah. Or turnovers. That's the great equalizer come playoff time. That's the great equalizer come playoff time.
Yeah.
Hey, look, and the same thing that happened. You see how the weather was in Baltimore?
Oh, that was horrible.
Now imagine you get that type of weather in the playoffs. Now, don't think it won't rain in San Francisco because it will.
It will, yeah. Yeah.
And now guess what? A couple of turnovers, a missed kick, and you up out of there.
Yeah, you're right.
So
when you put it like that.
So it's a situation where, hey, this is what the Cowboys wanted. The Cowboys, look, Dak has had an unbelievable season. He has an opportunity to lead the league in passing touchdowns. CeeDee Lamb has an outside shot of leading the league in catches and yards. I think he's like 50, 60 yards behind Tyreek.
Right.
He's ahead of everybody as far as catches. So he has a chance to lead the league in receiving yards and touchdowns. Not touchdowns, excuse me. Receptions and receiving yards. There's an outside chance he can catch Tyreek, but it doesn't matter. What are all those numbers if you get knocked out the first round? If you don't get the ultimate destination? Because at this point in time, the only thing that matters, are you in Vegas? Are you in Vegas? Come February, the second week in February, are you in Vegas? That's all I need to know.
Right.
Everything, there's nothing else matter, Ocho. Are you in Vegas?
The Lombardi, baby.
Yeah.
That Lombardi.
Ocho, I know we've been talking about this, Ocho.
What happened?
The Katt Williams interview is still a viral. It's at 27 million views.
What did I tell you it was going to be at by the time we come on here Saturday? I said 20.
27.
Ooh.
From what I've been able to deduce, it's the third most viewed conversation, interview, whatever you want to call it. I call myself a conversationalist. I like to have conversations. Some people say it's an interview. 30 seconds is the second place. So I'm really hoping I get. Joe Rogan has 2. Joe Rogan, if I'm not mistaken, has a 57 million. Bill Lazar, I think that's Lazar. He's guy that came out about the USA knows about UFOs, and he had a 32 million view episode with Elon Musk.
Okay.
So I definitely think in the first, but we had 27 with 3 days.
Yeah, so you're gonna surpass his 32.
I definitely believe we can get that 32. You're
gonna surpass his 32. Now, so you'll be the second most watched.
The 57 was over a 4 year. So there's an outside chance, people gonna go back.
You might catch that too.
There's outside chance.
If you're on day 3, and we at 27,
yeah.
Boy, you might catch.
It's still doing about 5 to 7 million views a day.
Yeah, that's the thing when it comes to somebody like a Katt Williams who is a comedian, and when you speak, you know us, we love things that are messy at times, and it creates traction. And then the truths or the lies behind it, people can make the assessments on their own and do their own homework. It gets to everybody churning. It gets the noise. It gets to going, and everybody chirping. Everybody want to watch, and you got everybody named Mama talking about that goddamn interview.
Yeah, everybody. They are. I have a lot of people that have reached out. People that don't really listen to or subscribe to Club Shay Shay or know anything about that, but I mean, because it was on every news network. It was on ET. Yeah. People are talking about it in the basketball locker rooms and NFL and every circle. People have talked about it. Right. And what's disappointing to me, because there are people that do what you and I do, that had so much to say. And it's only because of jealousy. Because I guarantee you, if Katt was on their podcast and did exactly what he did on my podcast, they would have never said what they're saying. Oh, that was the decision that I had to make in a split second, Ocho.
Right.
And what I always try to do is not talk over the guests. They come, okay, tell your side, tell your story, tell it without me interrupting. And then if there's a point that I think I need to add or I need to, rephrase question, okay, we'll go there. But in that situation, Ocho, I've got to make a split second. I know I got cards. Okay, I want to start at this place. But he said, I want to tell you why I came. You offer a safe place, a safe space for people to say and to get things. Okay, fine. And then he went. Now, I'm teed up to ready to go in the direction that I think, because at the end of the day, Ocho, even though he went the direction that he went for 30 minutes, I still had to have structure. I still had to get the train back on the track. Even though I don't think he was off the track, he wanted to get that off his chest. Now he got that off his chest. Okay, now let's get to where you come from. How did you come to be? How did you leave Ohio? Why did you leave Ohio? How did you end up in Florida as a 13-year-old with a Rottweiler puppy in the back of an 18-wheeler? How did that come about? What was the thought process? When did you know this was going to happen? Okay, what made you leave Florida and go to OKC, Oklahoma? But, man, it's just everybody got something to say. Man, bro, it's like everybody. But they never said anything. When I let Steve say what he said, when I let said what he said, when I've let everybody say what they said, nobody said anything. Now, all of a sudden, because it goes viral, I guarantee you, Ocho, if this video had done 2.7 million views, nobody would have said a damn thing.
No, not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
Because Steve Harvey, go ahead, Ocho.
They just upset that I'm assuming you got the interview.
I did.
You got the interview. I don't think there's a space or a person out there that I think he would have felt comfortable with, where he would have been as open and truthful with. He was literally open, because when you're talking to you, there's a certain level of comfort. There's a certain aura. There's a certain energy that you have, obviously being in locker rooms, being able to talk to people. And it provides a certain type of, I don't even know how to explain it.
It's a comfort level that they have, that they're going to be able to tell their side of this. They're going to be able to tell their story without any judgment from me.
There we go.
At the end of the day, that's what it's
there
about.
are very few people like that. Very, very few people like that. Very few people.
I'm not here to judge. I've asked you to. I mean, there have been times that people have reached out to me to come on, but most of the time I reach out and I'm asking, if you're free, hey, get back to me. Sometimes I have to go through a manager. Sometimes I have to go through a publicist. Sometimes I deal directly with the individual. Doesn't matter. It's okay. I'll pass it off to CJ. And then CJ was like, he and I huddle up and says, okay, what day works best for you? These are the times. He came in, I'm like, CJ, okay, did he give you a time? What's his time limit? Sometimes they say, hey, I got as much time as you need. Sometimes they say, I only got an hour. I only got 75 minutes. I only got 90 minutes. I say, I need at least 75 minutes. That's normally what I go. I said, I normally need at least 75 minutes. CJ, is there anything that they say that we can't ask? When I had Steve Harvey, I had no intentions of asking him anything about his wife, asking him nothing about his daughters. He volunteered that. Shannon, why didn't you push back and say, well, Steve, you said this about your first wife. Steve, you did this, this, and this. Nobody said a damn thing.
Listen.
When and he even asked me, Katt even asked, well, say when Cedric said, when I said there were reports that Katt said that there was a joke that he told that you stole from him. Said, I didn't steal no joke. He said, it don't even sound the same. I said, okay. Nobody said, Shannon, you should have pulled out the video and showed him Katt joke and his joke. Nobody said anything.
Right.
Now, all of a sudden, Katt, hold on. And I said, it was tough hearing some of the things he said about people that I've interviewed and have. I'm not saying we boys, if somebody Bucket or Burns, yes, I know Steve. I speak to Steve. I know Quake. I talk to Quake all the time.
Right.
Yes, I have Said's number. When they came on, I didn't cut anybody off. When was the time that I've cut somebody off? Now you want me to cut him off. Man, but he going in. Okay.
I mean, that's the point of having that space where you can tell your truth. That's the whole point. And
I know a guy that he got so much, he always has something to say.
Right.
Now, this is the same guy. You know what? I ain't gonna even, no. Look here.
You gonna let it go? You ain't gonna
I'm
say
gonna
nothing?
let it go. Because this is what I told you. And I get on Stephen A. of this all the time.
Yeah.
I say, stop giving people your audience's ear. Stop giving it. Your platform bigger than theirs.
I like that.
Sometimes success, the only success they get to taste is taking a bite out of you. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. I'm doing what I'm doing. Obviously, 27 million people thought enough like, oh, he's sitting down with Katt, word of mouth. Maybe they saw a snippet or something. Man, I need to sit down and watch this. It's 2 hours, 46 minutes, and 5 seconds.
Yeah.
When was the last time?
A good 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Okay. Tell me the last time somebody sat down for a non-sporting event, 2 hours, 46 minutes, and 5 seconds, and watched and listened. Remember, that's why they say linear television is dying, with the exception of live events.
Right.
Because people's attention span.
Very short.
Everybody is getting their info from their smartphone. They're watching on their phone. They're streaming their phone, iPads, computer, whatever. 2 hours, 46 minutes, and 5 seconds. Think about that. That's a Cowboy game. 27 million people. There are some sporting events that don't get watched by 27 million. That's what you're mad about. You're not mad about I didn't cut this man off. You're not mad about that. Oh, those are your boys and you let them talk about your boys. That's not what y'all mad about. That's not what you're mad about. Oh, you're not even a journalist. He could have got so much meat off the bone. You're not mad about that.
Right.
You're mad that 27 million people right now. My subscribers on Club Shay Shay jumped up 500,000. That's what you mad about. You mad about now all of a sudden my IG, I'm over 3 million on that. That's what you mad about. The potential. Man, y'all know what's going to happen now? Man, somebody might come throw a boatload. Or Unc might. That's what you mad about.
Yeah.
But when you was biting the apple, I never said anything negative about y'all. I gave you y'all credit. I never criticized anybody because the way I look at it, Ocho, everything I saw my brother do, I said I can do it.
Right.
You know why? Because he lived in the same house I lived in. He got rained on just like I did. He had to go outside to the woods to go to the bathroom just like I did. So hell, if he went to college, why can't I? If he go to the NFL, why can't I? So if I see you guys do something, you do it. You're damn right. I believe I can do it.
Yeah. Hey, you want to tell me who has something to say so I can snap real quick?
No, you ain't got to snap on him, Ocho.
Sure, because I'd be
Ocho,
ready too, man.
But here, see, Ocho, just like everybody, like I said, everybody this and that. I don't know why he going to this. I'm going to ESPN because they reached out and said, you know what, we would love to have you a part of our network.
Yeah. Yeah. I like that.
I can only judge a man through the experience that I've had with said man. I can only judge an individual through the experience that I've experienced with said individual. Yeah. How can I judge Ocho if I've never been around Ocho? Man, Ocho on that fuck stuff. That's not my experience with him.
Right.
So I'm sorry. That's your experience with him. Ocho, you know what I get asked a lot, and I know you get asked this also. Man, what's such and such like? I say, I can only tell you what he's like with me.
Yeah.
So for me to be able to speak to tell you what he's going to be like with you, that would be a lie.
Yeah.
Because I don't know.
Right.
I can only speak to how he treats me and how he's treated me or how she has treated me. So, but all this notion, y'all need to stop this. And you're going to catch, you know who I'm talking about. Oh, they know who I'm talking about.
Oh, they do?
Yes.
Let me look at the chat.
But that's what I.
Chad, who we talk about, chat? Oh, okay. I see it now. Okay.
But that's what it's about. It's about 27. Right. I mean, they make it seem like I've never had, like Steve Harvey's almost at 10 million. You're almost at 6 million. Coach Prime is at 6 million. DC Young Fly's at 4 million.
Yeah.
Sandy, I mean, I got not only do the whole episode, but I got breakout clips that's done 1 million views, that's done 2 million views, that's done 3 million views. They make it seem like I was peeling around, oh, my pod can have 45,000 views. Mm-hmm. No. I've had episodes that do 300,000 downloads.
Yeah.
Man, y'all need, and you wonder why you only have limited success. You think you having success, but think about how much more success you could have if you got that envy, that jealousy, and that hate out your heart. But y'all write all these little catchy phrases on your little page, and it's you. You write, all you doing is writing a memoir to yourself.
Come on now. Come on, preacher.
But you think, hey, look at this. I got this out the mud. I came from the trenches. Right. And you got more hate in your heart with all that you got, that you've been blessed with so much, and all you do is hate on a man that you think better. How about get better? Create better content. I'm going to tell you this, and I'm going to leave it alone, Ocho.
Yes, sir.
And this is for everybody that's out there.
You preaching right now.
Just because you're first to do something, that don't mean you're the best at it. Listen to me again, chat. Just because you're first, that doesn't mean you're the best. Because a lot of times people think, well, I was first. That don't mean you're the best.
Come on now.
So Roger Bannister was the first man to break the 4-minute mile. Is he the best mile of all time? Absolutely not.
Nope. I like where you're going.
So, if I'm not mistaken, Jim Hines was the first man to run a sub 10 second 100 meters. Was he the best 100 meter of all time? No. So just because you guys were the first, or you were the part of the first to do it, go ahead, Ocho. That don't mean you're the best at it. So I'm sorry, Chad, to get on my soapbox tonight, but sometimes I get frustrated when some people, what they try to do, they smile and hey, I'm all for you. I'm all about this. I'm all about that. And all the while, y'all hating. Hello.
Hey.
What's up?
How you doing?
Say what's up. Say what's up, Don.
What's up?
Yeah. I just finished braiding the hair right before we started, too.
Man, you ain't braiding up.
It's not done. Your hair's not done. Wait, hold on. Yeah, we'll get in trouble. Okay.
But you know what, Ocho?
Yeah.
You think, see, I don't get mad. See, animals get mad. Humans get upset. If you think they're upset now, wait till they see that lineup. I'm about to start rolling out. I got another one. Yeah. I got another one in the can. And you guys gonna hate it. You gonna hate it.
Wait.
Oh, hating? Yeah. I'm talking to you specifically.
I know who you got too, because I made that call for you, huh? I know it's Obama because I made that call for you. You got it's Obama. Tell me.
I got some more coming. I got some more coming. Don't be mad.
I know it's Obama. You don't want to say it? Hey, if it's Obama, just blink twice. Blink twice.
First of all, you know, like they ask like who? Half the time I don't be telling you because what y'all gonna try to do, y'all gonna try to go before me. But they because a lot of times I'll take the same guess you have and do more views with them. That's what you're mad about.
Come on now.
Get better.
Come on, preacher. It's all about love.
Get better.
It's all about love. It's all about love.
Nah. But now I see sometimes you have to really, because you can tell where you really stand. Because sometimes people will say things and you hear certain things. Right. But now, if you want to know where you stand with a person, have a little success. No, I ain't talking about go here. I'm talking about just a tad or have a little bit more success than what they have.
Boy, you cooking it. Boy, you cooking tonight, boy.
And watch how they behave.
Boy, you cooking tonight, boy.
Watch how they behave, Ocho. Now, when they was doing their thing, when they beating their chest like King Kong on the Empire State Building, everybody was applauding them.
Right.
Ain't had nothing to say. Now all of a sudden, man.
Listen, I'm just sitting here, just listening. I still don't know who you're talking about, but I'm assuming you're very passionate in your response to whatever they said about you. But
why I don't want to know why they talking about me.
I don't know. I'm not a instigator. I don't want to start no stuff like that, but I'm hoping whoever it is that has an issue with you or whoever it is that said anything about you, I hope
they had an issue with the success. That's what they got an issue about, Ocho.
I wish for them. I want them to have continued success as well.
Yes.
I don't want to. I ain't
begrudge nobody. Nobody can ever tell you. Not one person in private can tell you I'm talking negative about somebody. Right. I see somebody do something. I figure, well, hell, they did it.
I could do it too.
Anytime you see somebody do something, that means it's possible.
Yeah.
That means it's possible, Ocho.
Yeah, I like where you're going, because there's some things I done seen people do I want to do. I ain't done yet.
Yes. Hey, Ocho, when I was growing up, I saw an ugly joker with a nice girl. Man, I ain't no way. I can get me a pretty girl too.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it, Ocho. I don't say, oh, what he doing with her? Oh, I don't know. No.
Nah.
I say, I'm gonna go get me a pretty girl too.
I never do that.
I see somebody, man, look. I'm motivated when I saw Charles Barkley. I said, man, he's from Alabama. Talking like that?
Yeah.
Why can't I be on TV talking just like that? And I see Michael Strahan cross over, barely talk sports. He on Kelly and Michael.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I could do that too. I see Stephen A. doing all the stuff he doing. I'm not jealous of them. I'm like, man, if I ever get an opportunity, I just got to make. Hey, it's not luck. Luck is what happens with preparation meets opportunity. When the opportunity presents itself, are you prepared?
Yeah.
Are you prepared? Put me in any situation. Hey, I can thrive because I'm built for this.
Yeah. I mean, you're different though. And that's part of your upbringing too. When you're able to put yourself in any environment and adapt to that environment or adapt to that surrounding, that's all upbringing. Some people fold depending on the situation they're in.
Yeah.
Some people don't.
I know. Let me see if you heard about this. Cameron say he identifies as black, not African American. Right. He said, I'd rather feel in black than African American because Africans don't even F with us. You go over there to Africa, they call us Yankees. They F with us, but we're not from the motherland. We're from America. So I'd rather say I'm Black American.
You know what's funny? That's obviously Cam has his own personal choice on how he wants to feel about it. I think there's some truth into some of the things that he's saying about those that are in Africa really not appealing to us or liking us, making jokes about us being Yanks, for that for the lack of better terms. But I get where he's going with it. I get where he's going, but it doesn't really mean much when you think about it in hindsight.
If I got to go way over there for somebody to have an opinion of what I am, good, Ocho.
That's something I just, and I don't think I know enough to really get in depth about the conversation in general. As far as my history goes, my ancestry, we're all told that we're come from Africa. That, and obviously there's a huge story behind it. I don't know enough about the story in general. And I don't want to sit here and say the wrong thing. You might be better suited to answer it and tell me your thoughts, maybe knowing a little bit more about this topic than I do.
Well, when the phrase originally came, we all originated from Africa.
Right.
So they said Africa Americans. Mm-hmm. So that's what you originated from because that's where you came from. And so you was an African on American soil.
Right.
So basically what Cam is saying, like, look, bro, we born here. So we should be Black Americans because 55, 65, 75% of us didn't originate in Africa. Now, maybe we have origins that started in Africa. We all did. But, and his argument is says, like, when white people, they don't say European American.
Right.
They don't say this. They say Caucasian.
I have a question. Since we were on the topic of that, how far back do you think we would have to go in our lineage before we get to see where we are truly from? Is it even possible to get back that far in our family tree or lineage and actually know
for sure.
exactly where you're from?
Well, you probably my ancestors got off a boat in Charleston in like 1859, 1860 something.
You know how long? How do people even know this information?
I mean, there weren't great records. A lot of the records that were kept in the Bible. That's why a lot of times Bible are very sacred in the Black household, because that held everything. So and a lot of the kids were born at home. So you wrote the date in that. So if you go back a lot of times and look at Black Bibles, it has the chronological of very important events. Whether someone got married, someone had a child. So the records, I mean, there are some records, but you have to understand, like when you became a slave, the records were kept by them.
Yeah.
And so that was in order to, to trade. Okay, he's a 12-year-old boy, or he's a 13-year-old boy, or she's she's of age to bear children, female. So but yeah, you could definitely go back and track it.
Yeah. I've never, for some reason, I think it would be cool to know, but I've really never had any interest in knowing or going back that far. I think it would be cool. And now that we brought this up, talk about this topic, like I want to look into that. I want to look into that and see where I am truly from. And I'm not talking about the ancestry tree, online.
Oh, so you want to go to like, if you're from Senegal or you're from Mali or you're from Ghana, you want to know the exact, not just like Nigeria. You want to know the exact place. Like you're from Liberty City, Florida. You're not just from Florida. You're from Liberty City.
And that's all I know.
Okay.
That's all I know. I want to go back. Where's my grandma's mom from? And so on and so on and so on until I get back to where it all motherfucking started.
Right. Because a lot of times,
I have no clue about any of that.
Like a lot of times, like my grandma, they would like, I looked at it and it's like my grandmother, like a lot of times the man wasn't in the house.
Right.
So it was like my grandma is Mary Porter. My grandma is Louise. My great grandma was named Addie. So there's a lineage right there. So Addie Washington was born in Grandma Lou was born in 1900. Granny was born in 1922. I think that thing said Grandma Addie was born in 19, because she was like 20. So she was born in like 1880, 1879. So
1879. How you know all that?
Because like they had the census. So people would like the census come along and you hopefully people give you adequate information, because that goes to subsidizing how much money you get for schools and things and projects of that nature. And so, and then you have like baptism. People used to keep record in the church of baptism.
Yeah.
Like my grandmother had a Bible. All the kids were in it. Because back then, they had no money to go to the hospital and be having no babies up in no hospital. You had the baby at home. You maybe had a mother or a midwife or someone, what they call that, to get you through it. But it was different. You know what? I had Floyd Mayweather on my podcast early on, and he felt the same way. He says, "I'm not an African American. I wasn't born in Africa.
Right.
I was born here in America. I'm Black. I use the term Black American when I'm describing myself."
Right.
So, I mean, teach his
own. I mean, it's cool though. I mean,
I know, but I ain't seen no Black American. I ain't seen no Black American on no credit report. I ain't seen no Black American on no any document.
Listen, when you see anything you have to sign, it says white, Hispanic, African American.
Yeah. Now what? Or Samoan or Philip Holland, Asian,
right.
I ain't seen no Black American. Now maybe we need to
and other.
Yeah. So maybe we need to put a situation. Y'all need to put another box up there. Black American. African American, white, or what they say, Caucasian. I don't even think they say white American. They say Caucasian.
Yeah, Caucasian. Listen, today you can identify whatever the hell you can write alien down there if you want to.
Yeah, you can. Faith donated. Hi, Ocho and Shannon. Remember, new levels, new devils. Some will be people you already know. Some are consistent. Your process has been the same from day one. If they watch you, they know that lions don't lose sleep over the opinions of sheep. You're right. And you know what, Faith? I saw Bernie Mac. I saw Bernie Mac was up there. He says, you know what? He says, people have the right to like or dislike you.
Mm-hmm.
He said, but I just choose to use my energy and devote my time to people that like me. If you don't like me, why should I give you any of my time? Why should I give you any of my energy? Right. So from today, what the day is? The day is the 6th. I'm done with y'all.
No, you can't do that. You can't.
No. I'm done. I'm done giving them my energy. I'm not going to respond to people because I respond to 4 people that have negative things to say when I bypass 400 people that said good things.
I have a question. Can I say something?
Yeah, sure.
Let me say something. I think it's very healthy to keep a good balance of positivity responding to and negativity. You got to have a good balance of both. You know, it keep you even keel. It keep you real sharp. So I think it behoove you to, you know what, those that praise you and congratulate you, you know, thank them. But then those that talk shit, it's okay to fire back. You need that.
Nah,
you gotta stay sharp. But I don't. If you notice, Ocho,
I'm sharp. I'm quick with it. But you notice, Ocho, I don't never mention their name because it's nobody. If you notice, it ain't no Joe Rogan taking no shot at me. It ain't no Pat McAfee taking no shot at me.
Right.
It ain't no Stephen A taking no shot at me.
Mm-hmm.
Because here's the thing: when the last time you saw somebody throw a rock down the hill? People throw the rock up the hill.
Boy, man, hold on. Where my pen at? Baby, bring my pen. What you think I ain't writing that one down? Shh. Oh, let me put it in my phone. I'm put it in my notes. Say that.
That's the thing. Ocho, when the last time you saw somebody throw a rock from on top of the hill?
Ooh, I don't know what setting I'm gonna be in to use that, but I'm finna use that.
Ocho, you remember when you was a kid and you see a bird up in the tree? You ain't never tried to hit no bird with no rock on the ground because he level with you. It's the bird in the tree that you trying to hit.
I got it now. Well, that's a good one, boy.
That's the way you tried to hit.
I don't
you
know
see? Now, when I first got into the podcast, ain't nobody take no shots at me because I was under them. You see?
Yeah.
As I started to rise.
Like the Jeffersons, huh? Or like Good Times.
So look, I appreciate it. Look, I don't care, and I get it, but I think Steve Harvey makes a lot of great points. He's made some mistakes in his life, and sometimes it's the people that made a lot of mistakes that's best to give you some advice to keep you from making those same mistakes.
Right.
So if you want to be a wise man, learn from others' mistakes, a fool will learn from his own. Mm-hmm. Well, if somebody told hey, you tell me, hey, Sharp, man, check this out, man. Over there, man, they just shooting. Now, why would I go over there? Ocho just told me.
Right.
I don't need to go over there and find out firsthand. Mm-hmm. Somebody tell me something that has happened. Okay, I'm good.
That's what it is.
Hey, I made the worst mistake of my life. I did X, Y, and Z.
Right.
So now, let me go. Nah. I mean, sometimes you can just be smart.
Yeah.
You just be smart. Marcus Holt said, "It's sad our haters always look like us." It is. Why, Ocho?
It's been like that for a long time. It's gonna always be like that. That's why most of the time, anytime there's an issue, the way I like to resolve problems is the solution of bringing everybody together. That's my favorite line. That's my favorite line. I will always stick to that, especially when it comes to us. But a lot of us, I hate using it. It's very cliche. We're crabs in the barrel. We very seldomly pick and lift each other up, even if we're in the same area or same arena and what it is we do.
It's been like that, Ocho. You remember
I know
when
that.
I'm from the South,
right.
so I don't know how it was with you.
That's why I said it.
Florida is considered the South, but I think Miami. But I'm in the South. It's like if you was articulate, if you could read, or you got good grades, you tried to be white. No,
they call you proper.
Yeah,
yeah, they call you proper.
I'm like, so, or you had a certain complexion, and see, they divvied it up. See, normally the light skin, you got to work in the house. You had the house workers.
Oh yeah,
and then you had the field.
Yeah.
Well, if I'm in the field back breaking and you in the house and you ain't, hold on. And then you telling what I'm doing. Oh, Master, they Ocho and Shannon, they talking about running away tonight. You're a slave too. Just because you in the house, that don't mean you free.
Right.
You can't go wherever you want to go anytime that you want to go.
Yeah.
So you think by talking negative about, here's the thing. You get a little closer to you, Ocho.
Hold on.
See, a lot of times what they don't realize,
right?
You trying to appease an audience that's never going to love you. They laughing at you. You think they laughing with you? They laughing at you because they saying, "Look at it. We don't have to do anything. We'll let them do it to themselves." Ooh. See, that's what they don't get. You think you doing something by talking down about me or people that look like me.
Right.
What you think they think about you? Have you ever thought about that for 1 second?
I have a question. Would you ever reach out to this individual and just have a little talk?
I'm done. He in his space. I'm in my space. I'm good. I already know how you feel. See, you can find out a lot about a person, how they feel when they don't think, when you're not around. See, don't talk good to my face. See, Ocho, I don't need you to talk good to my face. I need you to talk good behind my back.
Boy, hold on. I got to put that in my notes too. That was a good one right there. I don't need you to talk good in my face. I need you to talk good behind my back. I don't know where I'm going to use that one, but I'm going to use it somewhere. That's a good one. Well, you gave me two good. You done gave me two good ones tonight. Yeah.
I'm like, but why? Bro, we all eating. We all eating.
Yeah.
Okay. If you play the sport, Ocho, you know everybody on the team don't make the same money.
No.
When I got to the league, I was a 7th round draft pick. I made $63,000. But I saw guys, because back then, Ocho, I don't know if they still do it. The NFLPA used to send that thing around. And so it had everybody that played your position, it had their salaries, and then it had everybody on your team's salary.
Right.
So it had the salaries of all the wide receivers, and then it had the salaries of players on your team.
Right.
I was like, man, I can't wait. Man, I can't wait to make me $200,000. I can't wait to make $500,000. Man, they're making $500,000.
Especially back then, boy. That's good money, boy.
What? Ocho.
That's good money, boy.
Man, Ocho, man, I was always a hard worker. But all I did, and my brother, I was in college, and I think I showed it to her in the chat. I think I put it on my IG. My brother got me a picture, and it had my first million, and it's $1 million. I hung it up in my dorm room. It's been in every house. It's in my garage now.
Right.
I used to look at that thing every single night.
Wait,
I wasn't jealous of no Dennis Smith, we called him Kahuna, or Steve Atwater, or John them. I said, they're making that money. I said, I can get good and make money too. They'll pay me too.
Wait, it was a check, like the picture of a check?
No, it's like the bundles that you had. Somebody had taken a picture of it and put it in, I had it framed.
Right. Okay.
So,
that's live.
And so they sold it. It's at Spencer's. Spencer's is a novelty store, and so they had it. And my brother and they had a justification for higher education, and it was a nice house, and the house laid down, and it was like all these fancy cars. And then I got one that had these fancy cars, this big house, and a helicopter. And it said justification for higher education, and it lit up at night. You plug it in, it lit up.
Yeah.
See, my brother was really smart. He knew. He said, if I give him just enough, he didn't overdo it. He said, if I give him just enough, I know it. That's how I am. I see somebody, I'm like, the happiest I've been is that when I saw Pat McAfee get what he got.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy a punter.
Yeah.
And I said, ooh, Pat, get it, Pat. Get it, Pat. I said, because
great personality.
Great. He a great dude. I don't know if you ever been around him or met him.
Of course.
He's great.
Good dude.
He's great.
Yeah.
Stephen A. Look, people say what they want about Stephen A., but Stephen A. told me one thing. He said, bro, my job is to make you 2-3 times bigger than what you are. He says, if I can't do that, whether we work together 1 year, we work together 1 month, or we work together 10 years. He says, if I can't make you 2 to 3 times bigger than what you are already, I failed you. I know Stephen A. take time off just so I can sit in that lead chair.
Right. I'm trying to sit in one of them chairs too, but I hear you.
You got a nice gaming chair. I'm going to get me one.
You or me?
You got a gaming chair.
Oh, no. My gaming chair is this ain't. Oh, okay. You're right. Yeah, I got her.
Billy's Hero donated and said, Katt said something we don't talk about enough. It's good versus evil. So much entitlement due to race when it used to be used as a distraction and division. So does the suppressing a good soul. They're mad because we're on the good side, psychological warfare. Man, all I've tried to do is help people. When people come, when I was on Undisputed, guys will come like, hey, man, I'm thinking about I want to do this full time, what I need to do. I say, hey, I said, you got to work. I said, you got to study. I said, how bad you want to do it? I say, now, if you want to be really, really good, you got to put time because you don't want to sound like an athlete that's talking about a sport. You just want to talk. And so when I got my podcast, I started out interviewing, but I say, you know what? I want to interview celebrities and entertainers because I can talk to the athletes because I've been in a lot of their shoes. Maybe I wasn't as great as they were, but I've been in their shoes. I've been in the locker room. I've been in third and long. I've been down, been on the road. So I can, but let me talk to them. So you got to work. You got to, there are going to be times that you're going to miss a party. There are going to be times that you're going to miss a game. There's going to be a time that you got to tell your girlfriend or your wife or your significant other.
I can't tonight.
I can't, Ocho.
Yeah.
See, Jim Carrey said something very interesting. He said that if you cannot deny yourself something for a year, in order to you can be able to live like you want to for the rest of your life, you care too much about what people think. Too many times we actually do care about what people think. And if you only knew how little they gave a damn about you, you wouldn't worry about what they thought about you.
Yeah. I'm one of the few don't give a fuck.
That's Ocho. Why you think I had my dog on my lap?
Yeah. You don't care.
Why? Why should I hold on? Why should I care? I live my life. I don't bother no one. No one gonna tell you, man, Sharpe out there, he's starting trouble. He talking about people.
Right.
I stay to myself. I'm high and by. I go to functions. I'm gone. Right. Hey, the camera. Hey, man, I'm like Barry Sanders. When they start bringing the cameras out, Ocho,
you out of there.
I'm out of there.
That's crazy.
But see, people, you gonna put the dog on the floor? Why? He don't ever be on the floor. Why you take the dog? Why? He always sleeps in the bed.
Right.
He about to be 14 in 2 weeks. He's never spent. He spent 2 weeks. I was gonna make him a floor dog. Then I came back from working at CBS, and my girlfriend had him in the bed. I said, this is the biggest mistake that you've ever made. She's like, why? I said, you'll never get him out this bed.
Oh, okay.
It's like a child. You let a child sleep with you for an extended period of time. You gonna catch hell getting them out that bed.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Yeah. I got 85 kids. I know all about that.
So no. So nah, Ocho. That's how that's how I look at it. So it's all good. Nikki, okay. Crazy. Nikki said I had to double back. This is why Shannon is so damn attractive to me. A knowledgeable man is sexy as hell. Teach me something, Daddy. Thank you, Nikki. She said I'm sexy. You see, look what I got on Ocho. What I got on Ocho?
That's a bull mastiff. Am I right or am I wrong?
You're wrong. It's in the mastiff family. It's called a boar bowl.
Okay. My bad.
It's in the same family. It's a
You know
South
what?
African breed.
I should have known that because the snout is so goddamn thin as opposed to the bull mastiff.
No, but here's the thing. It all depends. Now he's a puppy here. He's probably only like 3 months old.
Yeah.
Maybe 3 months. He's over a year now. He's about 170 pounds.
Woo.
So yeah.
Well, that's a big boy, man.
Yeah. Azador D says Unc and Hachi go. Question for both.
That means that's Ochocinco in Chinese.
Okay, Hachi go. Okay. How much scrutiny will Lamar have if he wins another MVP and fails to get to the go far in the playoff? He's gonna get a lot, just like they did Peyton Manning. You remember Peyton Manning had all those MVPs and kept getting bounced in the first round?
Yeah.
He's gonna get that same kind of scrutiny, and deservedly so.
How did it work out? It comes with the territory.
Absolutely. Think about what they did to Aaron Rodgers. Remember what they did to Aaron Rodgers?
Mm-hmm.
When he lost the first round to Jimmy Garoppolo, and then he lost the home field. Now he did have an MVP. He does have a Super Bowl, but remember he was winning Super Bowls. I mean, he was winning MVP and didn't have them. He had a 15-1 record, won the MVP. They ate him up.
Yeah,
they ate him up. It comes with the territory. That's the expectation. Think about LeBron. Had those MVPs, they ain't win nothing. Look at Jordan. When they had those MVPs, they ain't win nothing.
Right.
That's just the way it is. It's not a black or white thing. They killed Peyton. They killed him.
Oh.
Only Tom won Super Bowls ever before he won MVPs. Right. Think about it. Tom had 3 Super Bowls before he ever won an MVP.
Yeah.
So now once he gets the MVP, he Gucci.
Yeah, it was different.
But he wasn't satisfied with that.
Nah. Man, Tommy's special, man.
He has an unquenchable desire to get better.
Did you see his Instagram post where he was gonna come back and play again? He was gonna unretire and come play again.
Yeah, I saw that. It's hard. Ocho, this is what I tell people all the time. Getting in is the easy part. Yeah. It's getting out that's hard.
Yeah. Because sometimes being able to leave on your own terms. Being able to leave on your own terms is the ultimate goal. That's like riding off into the sunset. And most of the time, 99% of the time, it doesn't happen like that.
It doesn't happen that way. Everybody wants the Michael Strahan, the John Elway. John Elway wins Super Bowl MVP. I'm out.
I'm out. I'm gone.
Excuse me. Jerome Bettis goes to Detroit, where he's from.
Yeah.
Parks the bus in the garage.
I'm out. Yeah.
Strahan wins, beats Tom the undefeated season, ruins that. I'm out. Yeah. Everybody wants that moment.
Yeah.
But very few get it. And so that's the hard part. Even with actresses and actresses. You're 85 years old and you still try to do an action movie. Come on, bro. Bro, come on now.
I forgot. What's the man name that was in the movie The Mule? God damn it, his name is slipping my mind. He's very, very, very old guy, very old. And he's not doing action, but Clint Eastwood.
Yeah.
Clint Eastwood.
Yeah.
Or he's Stevie in somewhat action.
And we remember we was talking about great actors. We ain't mentioned Clint Eastwood. We didn't mention Robert Redford, Al Pacino.
Oh, I did. I mentioned Al. I mentioned Al and Robert De Niro. I did.
De Niro.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, that was a good combo too, man. That was a good combo.
517 Heavy G said, Unc Ocho, love the show. Keep it up. Diehard Cowboy fan. Can Dak be trusted to win big games? It seems like he makes little mistakes that cost him the game. And that's the difference. That's the difference. Knowing when to go for it and when to pull back.
Yeah.
I mean, look. The thing that made Tom, you say what you want to say. The thing that made Tom great, man, he did not make mistakes in big moments.
And like most of the moments, he always capitalized, and he always came out on the right end. All the moments when the pressure was on, when the lights were the brightest, nigga, Tommy always came through every goddamn time. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But you know who didn't get the credit sometimes? Obviously, he's the quarterback, so the quarterback normally gets the credit. the running back that might have made a play, or the receiver that might have made a play, or a defender that might have got an interception, or the defense in itself that might have got to stop.
You remember that Super Bowl when they came back from Atlanta? You remember that catch Edelman made?
On that fourth down?
I think it was like a second down, but he took it off the ground. It almost was picked off.
No, I thought that was fourth down, huh?
No, that
I know
wasn't
you talking about. It wasn't?
Mm-mm.
I know exactly what play you're talking about.
I mean, look at James White. James White had like 14 catches in that game.
Yeah.
For like 120, 130 something yards.
Yeah, he was cutting. Julio had a crazy day, even though they lost.
Julio was cooking.
Bananas, boy.
And he was about to hit. I mean, what hurt him is that Coleman gets injured and they bring the other running back in.
Right.
And he whiffs on the block.
Yeah.
And Matt Ryan is about to throw because he's open.
Wide open.
He gets hit. He fumbles the ball. And
that's all she wrote, folks.
We know what happened after that.
Yeah.
Craig King says, Unc and Ocho, I'm a big fan of the show. My 24th birthday was yesterday, but you know what would have topped it off? A bottle of some Shay. Only issue is the site says they don't ship to Michigan. Let me check into that. I think I know we're like in 47 states. I don't think Michigan is one of the states that we're not allowed to ship to, but I'm going to have to get back to you on that. I really am. Willie Kelly said, where's the cigar and yak tasting going to be in Vegas? I'm trying to get my ticket ASAP. Willie, is that prune juice?
Nah, cranberry juice.
Oh, I thought that was prune juice. I was like, your whole ass constipated?
But you don't like prunes?
No, hell no.
Yeah, I remember my grandma used to have prunes, but I used to eat all her goddamn prunes.
No, I ain't mess with no prunes.
I like them, but you know that's good for you now.
I know it is. But I ain't got no problem with that. And pears. I remember we used to go to get the pears.
What you know about pears?
Oh boy. Yeah, your boy doubled up.
You like plums?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you grew up in the South, man. You just go and plum.
Oh, yeah.
My grandma Charlie had a plum tree right there by the porch. I mean, you could just lean back in the rocking chair, the plum be so
and grab one. Wait, hey, y'all, I bet y'all ain't had no mango trees.
No, we had no mangoes. Not that far. No, hell no. I get too cold down
there. Little shorty, man, we always go in people's backyard, man, steal them goddamn mangoes and try to go sell them.
Pears, peaches, grapes, plums, figs, blackberries, huckleberries, stuff like that.
Wait, huckleberry?
Yeah.
What that tastes like?
You know, blackberries, the one that you come on the vine, the prick that stick you, that grow in the ditch.
Okay. Yeah.
Blackberries.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, blueberries.
Oh, that's good, boy. That ocean spray, boy. God dang.
Sweet. Well, you better tell them to cut a check next time you peel that thing off there. They ain't getting no.
You asked me. I wasn't showing it. I had to flip the opposite way.
No, I ain't asked you to talk about what. I don't care, but hey, just peel it off. They ain't getting no free pub. It costs.
My bad.
Willie, we're gonna get back to you because we're definitely thinking about putting something together where Ocho and I, we have a cognac and a cigar. Unc Ocho J says, Ocho, with that fit, you look like a bitter, uninterested Toyota Corolla on Andy telling their was that niece, he ain't no good.
Wait, man, what he said?
He said, with that fit you got on.
What's wrong with my
like
fit?
A bitter. You buy shoes to cope with your stress. Yeah. You don't buy no shoes.
I buy Air Force Ones.
Man.
That's it. But I be stressed though. I be stressed.
What you stressed about, Ocho?
I'm stressed right now, huh?
What you stressed about?
Shit, boy, me and Real beefing.
What y'all beefing about, Ocho?
Man, shit, you know, man, like life, you know, shit, and you know, you always wanted to be perfect and going smooth.
It ain't gonna be perfect. There's no such thing as perfection.
Exactly.
Nobody's ever achieved it. So how do we know what it is?
Yeah. So right now we beefing. And listen, we family. I ain't gonna say and lie to you. I'm sure
that's the best kind. Beefing. Gotta give you a mean one.
Huh?
I got to give you a mean one because something on your mind you want on your ass. So I got to get
Yeah, you know what? No, we beefing for real because that shit they ain't gonna fly. Unc, I ain't bullshitting. That ain't gonna work.
I like I not do that. Talk about no. We not gonna do this. Yeah, we are.
Nah,
Yeah, we are.
Nah, that ain't gonna work.
Oh, y'all out loud about that, huh?
I ain't bullshitting. And you could tell by my tone and my mannerisms, I ain't bullshitting because I would have bust out laughing by now.
Hold Pat real. You in the right. I know you in the right. I already know it.
I'm gonna stand on business anyway. What you talking about? I ain't finna
real.
lose.
Don't you back down, real.
But it's cool. It's cool. Listen, my birthday Tuesday.
Oh, so, Ocho. My birthday, the value you give going down. You better get in good.
Huh?
You better get in good.
Nah, I can't fold. I can't fold like that, boy. I can't fold like that because listen, this is what happened. When you show a sign of weakness, then they tend to take advantage of you because they know what they need to do to get back in good with you.
Ocho.
Yeah.
There's weakness and there's vulnerable.
Right.
You can be weak without being vulnerable, and you can be vulnerable without being weak. When you say you're weak, what do you mean? What is she, or does she want you to be vulnerable?
No, I was just probably vulnerable. But sometimes you got to stand on business, Unc. Because if you don't stand on business, they'll walk all over you. You hear me? I could teach you a thing or two now.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, they walk all over you. You know what? Oh, you know what? See, if I do this, I know I can get away with it. If I do this, I know I can get away with it. So if I push this button, or if I pull that string, I know I can get away with it. So, Unc, I gotta stand on business, baby.
I noticed you keep looking to the left because you know Rail might come at that thing with a what? Right upside your head.
Nah, that's the baby. The baby.
Ain't no baby. That when you gonna say, baby, you hit me like that?
Yeah. Nah. But
Michael Stevens said, Unc Ocho love the show from day one. Have to ask, have you ever heard back from Miss Gomez? Keep up the great content. Hell nah. She was at the game. She got a man. She was just at the Lakers game. Who's Selena Gomez date?
She ain't dating nobody. It ain't Unc. It ain't Unc. It don't matter who she dating. It ain't you. But we can make it you. We'll beat her dude up.
What's the name?
Who?
She dating Benny Blanco.
Who is that?
I don't know. Don't start me to lie.
Benny Blanco. Blanco mean white.
Okay.
In Spanish. Blanco.
Man, she don't even when you think Selena Gomez.
Man, she don't. Hey, listen. Man, you know Selena ain't got no problem. Man, listen. Listen. He ain't nothing. Boy, you can't have no coffee. You know she like a coffee dog, huh?
No.
Yeah, she like a coffee dog.
Nah.
I'm just telling you.
Too strong for
the Benny dude,
real strong.
The Benny dude, she just filling the void. She don't even like cream in her coffee. He just in the way.
Well, she got him in the meantime, so I wish them the best of luck. Jacqueline Moore. Good evening, guys. Coming from New York, Harlem in the house. Thank you, Jacqueline. Jacqueline Moore. Thank you so much. New York. I love New York. Go there once a month. Ain't got to go back. Ash is happy about that. Astro D, which Super Bowl title was most memorable? First title with the Broncos history or the first with Ravens history? Ain't nothing like the first. Because at the time that I won, and you know, look, the Raven title, each title was different. But to win that first title in Denver and all those, because think about it, at that point in time, the Broncos had lost the Super Bowl in 77 to the Cowboys, and it wasn't close. They had lost in 86, and it wasn't close. They had lost in 87, and it wasn't close. They had lost to the 49ers 55-10. So you know that's not close. And so it had gotten to the point like the fans like, we don't even want y'all to go because we already know it's going to be a beatdown. Now, think about it. The NFC had like a 14-year run. The NFC had run off 14 straight.
Crazy.
And they weren't close, with the exception of the Giants beating the Bills in 90. The Super Bowls weren't close. So Packers that was Brett Favre is the MVP. They're trying to go back to back. Nah. The Super Bowl and the Ravens was different because of Mr. Modell. And I call him Mr. Modell, but Art, he didn't like when you call him Mr. Modell. He said that was my grandfather's name. Art was like what he had endured because he was wrong. They did him wrong.
Mm-hmm.
He was the only owner that when he left, he had to leave the colors. Now tell me what other owners. The Rams, how many times have the Rams moved? How many times have the Raiders moved? The Colts left like a thief in the night. Name the team that's ever moved and had to leave the colors and the records where they left.
Mm.
And they still hadn't put the man in the Hall of Fame. After everything that he did, NFL on TV, the TV contract, the NFLPA, that's him. They put other owners in there that's moved franchises.
Personal.
Of course it is.
Personal.
Of course. And that's what owners do. Okay, I need a better stadium. I need more money. No, we're not going to give it to you. And leave. But somehow what Art did was so egregious. So egregious.
Do we know what it is?
No, he didn't do anything. He left. He moved.
Okay.
I understand. Cleveland
you think that's it, though?
What else could it be? He ain't did nothing.
Right.
How many times? Al Davis in the Hall of Fame, and he moved from Oakland to LA back to Oakland. Now they in Vegas. And Al in the Hall of Fame. And he sued the league.
Oh, yeah. I remember that story. I remember that.
Look, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
When you have people that's voting for you, it's at their discretion.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
It's crazy. Boy, goddamn Al Davis. Hair
JP asked, excuse me, Unc Ocho, if you could take 5 offensive players and 5 defensive players from past era to play in today's game, in the NFL games today, who you picking? How far past we going?
I'm going with the young bulls.
You going with guys that just retired? So you gonna take like Brady or Manning at quarterback?
Yeah.
Probably take Adrian Peterson at running back.
Woo.
Nah, give me Barry.
You going Barry?
You see, Ocho, like I said, sometimes you got to see a man in person. So you didn't get a chance to see Barry.
No. I seen him on goddamn film though. But listen, you remember Barry was nice. Barry was nice, undeniably nice. But something about Adrian Peterson in his prime
he run
was different, boy.
Oh, he run that
thing. It was different. It was different. I love Barry. I love what he did. I love what he brought to the game. But something about AP motherfucking day.
Barry would lose 5 yards, and he done shook so many people. You done forgot that he lost yards.
Yeah.
You ain't even thinking about the man lost 5 yards. You're like, ooh, man, you see that run by Barry? It's 2nd and 15. What you mean did I see that run by Barry? He done shook the whole team, lost 5 yards.
Yeah.
So just think about how many times they caught it. I mean, Barry might have lost about 5,000 yards.
Throughout the year?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm being facetious. I don't think it was that much.
I know. But going backwards, huh?
Ooh, man. LT.
LaDainian. Boy, that 2005 season with them 31 TDs.
Oh, yeah.
Oy.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy work.
I mean, LT rushed for 1,600, had 100 catches.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Give me LT. I'm gonna go back that I'm not taking any player from 2000 forward. I'm going back.
So 03 all the way down?
From 2000. So your cutoff got to be 99.
Damn.
99. Because he said offensive players like past era. I mean, I wish you'd have been like take somebody from the 80s or take somebody from the, you know what I'm saying? Take somebody from the 90s. I'll take LT. I'm taking guys that's gonna punish folks. Butlers, Ronnie Lott,
Hey.
Lester Hayes.
Oh. Ooh, that's nasty.
Who else I can take? Jack Tatum.
He said 5, 5, 5, and 5, right?
Yeah.
Ray Lewis. I'm going Ray Lewis.
Okay. Ray played in the 2000s.
You said 2000 on down.
You can't take anybody 2000 coming forward, Ocho. You got to be down. 99 is the cutoff.
Man, shit. But I don't know all them damn people back then, man. Shit. Shoot.
Because they say they want some hitting. So I'm gonna bring people that's gonna knock the stuffing out of folks.
But shoot, 2000, we had a lot of hitters, man. We had Donovan Darius, who coming downhill, like something wrong with him. Shoot, we had Steve Atwater. He was still, Steve was still rocking. Shit, we got Bob Sanders.
Nah, Atwater retired. Atwater retired. 2000. He played with the Jets in '99, and then he retired.
He was out of there. I don't know. I'm just thinking about people that hit, man.
Running back, I'm gonna take Barry.
Running back, I'm going AD. I like AD. I like Eric Dickerson.
Oh yeah, Edie.
And Edie was so smooth, man, with that ball and that goddamn and that little donut.
Edie had that curl, them goggles.
Man, with them goggles on, man, his running style was so
straight
smooth,
up.
Straight up and down. Would how they tell you not to run? That's how he ran the ball
with a neck roll. Edie'd have been perfect in today's game because you know you can't lower your head as a running back. Yeah, so Edie'd have been perfect. Mm-hmm. I'll take offense. I told you I'm taking Barry. I'll take Jerry. I'll let people see Jerry. Jim Brown.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
And I'll take I'll take 7 and I'll take Joe.
Joe Montana?
Yep.
My quarterback. And you say we got to stay 2000s?
Yep. So you can't take Peyton. Yeah, and you can't take Brady. So you can take Johnny Unitas. You can take Dan Marino.
Oh, I'm gonna go fins up. I'm gonna go with Dan.
Okay, you gonna take Danny?
Yeah, I'm gonna take Dan. In my receivers, hell,
who you taking?
I'm trying to think, man. My head.
Man, I see all these people in here talking about they want to take OJ.
Oh, OJ Simpson for running back?
Bruh.
Well,
when I was coming up,
OJ was that boy now. Don't play.
Stop playing.
Man, OJ was that boy.
I forgot how good OJ was.
Yeah, he was nice. I'm trying, damn, receivers.
Man got 2,000 yards in 14 games. 2,014 games.
That real deal was that boy.
Yes.
Oh, Jimmy Smith. Give me JC.
You do realize Jimmy played in 2000?
No, he played in 1999 too, and 1998. See what you're doing?
Look at here. Why you want the modern player?
I don't know. I just ain't nothing wrong with them fellas all the way back then, but it's hard for me not to pick the modern era players.
I want you say the fans say they want the game done got soft. I gave like 5 or 6 players on the defensive side.
Yeah, the game might have gotten soft, but it's gotten soft to protect the offensive players. So
yeah, but they say they want to see some hitting.
Well, hold on. Well, shit, Kareem Jackson.
I mean, man, like lot. We had Mark Carrier. We had Chuck Cecil. We had Rodney. Man, we had
Rodney ain't even hit you, man. He come with that goddamn forearm, man. Rodney in that damn forearm.
Man, Rodney.
Brian Dawkins? No.
Yeah. You B-Dog play. I mean, B-Dog came out like 96, 97.
Yeah. B-Dog was nice, boy.
Yeah.
He was nice.
Far as 20 said, hey, Unc Ocho, I've been a fan of both of you for a long time. Ocho, you mentioned crabs in a barrel. It's oftentimes been used wrong. Have you ever seen one crab by itself in a trap?
Well, you know what? In general, crabs travel in packs.
Mm-hmm.
Always. They travel. I'm talking about packs. I'm not even sure I'm using the right terminology for a group of crabs. It might be a name to it. I just don't know what it is. But they're always together. They're never by themselves. But I'm just saying, I mean, obviously.
You're looking at it like, okay, you see one of the crabs try to get out. You see the other crab pull him back down. Like, you ain't getting out. We all going to this hot water together.
Yeah. I mean, you never want to. You want people to succeed, but they never want you to be doing more than them.
Called a cast.
A cast?
Yeah. C-A-S-T. A cast.
A group of cabs.
A group of crabs.
Crabs called a cast. Yeah. I like that. That's dope. I just learned something. No, but what I was saying, I say a lot of people, when it comes to us, you want your people that close to you, around you, or people that you want them to succeed. Most people don't want them to succeed more than them.
I want you to succeed as long as you don't succeed more than me.
Yeah. Yeah. Basically.
Very good. As long as you stay limited. Okay, we succeeding. Now, if I stop here and you go there, now I got a problem. Now, see, we ain't had no, as long as we was going together, I ain't got no problem. Yeah, man, hey, we doing it, ain't we doing it. But now, hold on now. I don't want you to get bigger than me now. I don't want people talking about you more than they talking about me.
That's us. That's us. That's been our people for years and years and years. And sometimes it's some of your closest people.
Yeah, that's
some of the people closest to you is the issue. It's crazy.
Lee Johnson, what's up, Unc Ocho? I appreciate everything y'all do. Keep it ass. Please, can you bless up with more childhood stories, like when you blamed Sterling for setting the woods on fire? Well, it wasn't the woods, it was the field. And it was his fault because he sent me to go home and tell Papa that somebody set the field on fire. I did exactly like he instructed me to do. I ran home. I'm out of breath. Papa, somebody set the field on fire. He said, what? Somebody set the field on fire. He said, ain't nobody been down there but you two boys. I said, Spanky did it. I mean, what you want me to say, Ocho? I did it? Why would I do that? When somebody like, normally when you see people and they're getting interrogated, they try to remove themselves from any involvement, or they try to minimize their involvement.
Right.
I just removed myself from the equation. He did it.
Hey, snitch.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Made good money too. I made good money.
Wait, hold on. How much you made?
No, I ain't made no money then because I told on him. He cut me with a knife. I got a scar on the back of my leg. Let me show you right now.
And he cut you for real?
Yeah, for sure. Can you see it?
Yeah, right there.
Cut me with a knife. We sharpened over. I don't know if you know anything about that. In the country, we call it a wet rock. A wet rock. We follow knives. We had pocket knives. You from the South,
right?
Grew up in the country. You have
everybody carry a pocket knife, huh?
Absolutely. So we sharpened them. He said, "Let me see how sharp your knife feels." So I ran my hand across the blade. I said, "Damn, that's pretty sharp." So I went and put on 2 pair of jeans and a pair of shorts.
Right.
Man, he hit me with that blade. I said, "Ooh." Man, I felt that thing. Looked at my hand. I said, "Ooh, I'm gonna tell Papa." I said, "Ooh, I'm gonna tell Papa." He said, "Don't tell." Okay, break bread.
How much you made him pay you?
He gave me $2 silver. He gave me like $5.
Damn.
$5. $5 back in 70, that had to be like 75, 76. That was a lot of money. But it was the silver dollars.
You would do a lot with that, boy.
It was the silver dollars.
Right.
He gave me the silver dollars. Because I was going to tell. I was going to show no tell on it.
You were going to tell him for real?
Yeah, for sure.
Come on,
I tell
on
everybody.
Listen, you done that's 2 times you done talked about, you done told, and you done, I can't even, if I want to do something we ain't supposed to be doing, I can't even do it with you because you
No. That was what but see, I needed money.
Right.
So, like, if my aunts never skipped school, I be to the door listening. Yeah, we gonna skip school tomorrow. You don't you gonna say
you okay. you black manly people, man.
$2, I tell Papa.
Hey, I gotta try that.
Yeah, I tell it for sure.
Try that.
So my brother, my sister checked my brother out of school. They went to Statesboro. They didn't take me. Granny.
You were definitely telling, huh?
For sure.
I understand.
You either check me out and give me $1 not to tell, or you can leave me in school and give me $3. Choice is yours.
That's crazy. Snitches during these times, it ain't a good thing.
I promise you they ain't want to see Barney Porter. I bet you. Hey, what's going on there with that boy? All I had to do is, hey, leave that boy alone.
That's it.
I was the baby. I was the youngest by 3 years. You got to realize my sister's 8 years older than me. Had an aunt 9 years older, one 12 years older. Gladys was like 14 years older. Mary now 15 years older.
So you was like Rudy from the Cosby Show. You was
young. I was way young. Okay. But see, my grandfather knew. See, hey, take that boy with y'all.
Make it go everywhere.
I went everywhere. But see, my aunt, I had an aunt. She was smart. Take me by that Dairy Queen. Get me that double burger. Get me a milkshake, no fries.
Mm-hmm.
She go do what she need to do. I be in the truck sleep. Hot and everything. She roll the window down. Say, hey, if it get too hot, go ahead and roll the window all the way down.
Right.
Go do what she need to do. Hey, where y'all been? I don't know, Papa. I was asleep. Because they already know. Soon as I get in the car, Ocho, we back at the driveway. I'm asleep.
Right.
I couldn't go nowhere. I'm asleep. I ain't even really want to drive. My brother used to make my brother drive all the time because I'm going to sleep.
Every time.
But I made a pocket full of money. Cut the grass. They didn't want to cut the grass. They paid me to cut the grass. Right. They didn't want to wash the dishes. They paid me to wash the dishes.
So you did all the dirty work. I mean, we call it chore. We call it chores.
Yes. Yes.
My granddad used to call it dirty work. You gonna come? Yep. You gonna wake up Saturday morning, Sunday morning. You gonna get this dirty work. I rake their
side of the leaves. Like everybody had a section. Oh, I raked this side of the leaves. Oh, I was a hustler.
Yeah.
Because he said, "Oh, all right, I'm leaving. When I come back, this yard need to be cut. These leaves need to be raked."
Mm-hmm.
All right, what y'all gonna do? They thought they thought they was above that.
Right.
Not in Barney Porter house, you not. Because he tell them quick, don't grumble and stay. Grumble and leave. He say, tell me what a sorry you know what I am at your place.
Right.
Not at mine.
Right. I like that.
He ain't play that. So, Shannon, I give you $1, $2. Because you did last week. You ain't do nothing last week. So I had to make that money, Ocho. I'm sorry. But I don't tell now.
I feel you don't snitch no more?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I take it to my
I'm just making sure because you don't want that. You don't want, especially during these times, you don't want them allegations on you.
Hey, right now, Ocho, whatever happens, it's between me, you, and the fence post.
Right.
But I tell you that.
Wait, me, you, and the who?
The fence post. You ever seen a fence post talk?
Nah. Okay. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I got to use
see,
that.
Ocho, normally, if you do something shady, you need to do it by yourself.
Yeah, always.
Because you do it with somebody else, they're going to get mad at you. Oh, you remember that time?
Yeah.
Bro, will you shut up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen,
So
the closest
now
to
I
you,
don't sleep.
man.
I don't sleep no more. Andrew asked, how many hours do you sleep do you get? Andrew, I'm a very light sleeper. I probably sleep on a good night. If I can sleep 4 hours, 4.5 hours, I'm good. Because I'm gonna take an hour nap during the day. So I'll probably sleep maybe on a great day of sleep. Between nap and sleep, I'll get 6 hours.
Woo. Well, well, no, you're not better than me. Normally, I'm sleep by 9:30. No, I mean 9:30 has always been my bedtime. I've had a strict routine, obviously throughout the years. Obviously, starting Nightcap with you, it's been a little different. So what I've had to do is during the day, at times, I have to take a nap. I got to take a nap because if not, I'm a struggle because I'm never ever I'm never up this time of night ever. And so
I try to shake. I mean, if I try to shake the covers, I might not get to bed about 1 or 2. If you got to shake the cover more than once, it might to be 3 or 4.
God damn, more than once?
What?
Yes. Boy, you better than me, boy. Boy, you better than me. Boy, how long is one round heavyweight fight?
Everybody try to go 12 rounds with the champ.
You're not hearing me. How many minutes is a heavyweight 1 round fight?
3.
That's all you getting.
Nah, hell no.
But you're better than me. That's all you getting.
I'll put that with Roberto Duran. They gotta say no mas.
Yeah,
say uncle.
I ain't got time for that.
You remember that movie, The Man from Uncle? You gotta call me uncle.
Shit, man, forget
that.
That
was the only time they're allowed to call me uncle. I know they tap it out. There's a UFC fight. Ocho, but tap me on my shoulder.
Hey, I don't want no part of that. Hey, you know what happened? You know what happened when a car run into a wall going 99 miles an hour?
What that?
What happened to a car? If a car going 99 miles an hour and it run into a wall, what's going to happen to the car?
It all depends what type of car you got.
Man, it don't matter what you driving going 99 miles an hour. You mess around and run into a wall, you doing damage.
Oh, that's what your boy Ocho. See, I got one of them cars like them Formula Ones. They're how they dissipate energy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, Ocho?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Stay with me now.
Yeah, stay with me now. Come on now, Ocho.
Hey.
I told you, I think she just told me last time about, hey, I need you to bring that one you had the first time. Don't bring that second one. Okay. Man, Ocho, you need help, man. Dennis Brown said, Shannon, a lot of times you mentioned a lot of your past players and coaches have passed away. Does it bother you knowing that you played in an era of more physical football? No. I know what I signed up for. And for me, the opportunity that it gave me for my family to be able to enjoy a life they probably would have never enjoyed had my brother and I not played the game of football. Nah. It's a part of it. And that's all I ever wanted. That's all I ever wanted was to get my grandmother out of that house to leave. All I wanted was to not have to worry about no bill, not have to worry about anything. Yeah. And so for me, I was willing to sacrifice. And I know, hey, but it is what it is, bro. I wouldn't change a thing. I wouldn't change a thing. The money is great, and this era is not as physical as the era that I played in. I wouldn't change a thing. Because had I played in this era, my grandmother would not have been able to reap the benefits unless I played in the 2000s. My mom said she should have had some more kids. I said, nope, you said you was done. You said you was done after me. I think my mom was, hold on, how old mama? Mama 81? My mom just had a birthday the other day. My mama 81. So she had me, she was 25. I had 3 kids at 25. Mama said, I'm done.
Out of there.
They said, Mary, what you want? Mama said, it could be a lizard. I ain't having not another one. My mama said she was done. Arvin Medlock said, keep doing you. Can you tell us how the locker room handle Bill, when it spit into J.J. Stokes' face on Monday Night Football.
Bill Romanowski.
Bill Romo. It was a situation like I didn't know about it. I didn't know because I'm on the side, because like I'm on the sideline. See, I really never stood during the game. Like you see a lot of players, they stand during the game, Ocho.
Right.
I sat on the bench. I was like saving my legs. But every time, something you watching the Jumbotron and something happen, and you jump up like, yeah, we got a fumble, we got a big hit or something like that. And so I would jump up. So I didn't know. I didn't really know until like the next day. I mean, I think they had mentioned something about it.
Right.
And they're like, I was like, bro, I don't know what everybody talking about. And then once I found out,
you saw the video.
I'm livid because I'm from the South.
Right.
That's the worst thing you can do.
Spit on somebody? Yeah.
Spit on. No, it ain't on somebody. It's that he's white and he's black. That's what they did. That's what they used to do. Yeah. Bro, you spit on the ground. Yeah. You spit on me. You telling me I'm lower than the ground.
Yeah.
Man,
that's bad. That's very, very disrespectful.
Listen, I promise you, I'm more upset than J.J. Stokes was.
Mm-hmm.
And so, we got to have a meeting about this issue. It's not, think about it, Ocho.
Yeah.
We call a meeting. I thought we got to meet about this.
Yeah.
He did this to another team. Called a meeting. No, hell no. Oh, you think that's cute? Oh, no, sir.
Man, boy, Bill was crazy, boy.
I'm mad enough to say, if my brother, my teammate wrong, he wrong.
Right.
Ain't none of that, we keep that in the house. Oh, no. He dead ass. Wrong.
Right.
We had a meeting, and I said, when we have this meeting today, it's it. Ain't no more talking about it. We're going to move on. We had a meeting that morning. I think we came in that Wednesday.
Right.
Mike said the coach is going to leave. Y'all take care of what y'all need to take care of.
Mm-hmm.
I said, bro, let's hear it. Let's hear it. Because I was feeling some type of way. I think because I'm from the furthest part of the South. I mean, Atwater's from Arkansas. I'm from Georgia. We had a couple of guys. I think Neil's from Louisiana. We had a couple of guys, but it just didn't sit right with me.
Right.
And even after the meeting, me and Romo had a private conversation.
Oh, you on bullshit, nah?
Ocho.
Hey.
In the locker room, ain't but one way to do it. Now we're gonna do it right.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to do no. We're going to do that right.
Right.
We're going to do it right. We're going to treat everybody right. Ain't no picking. I ain't letting all that stuff go like that, Ocho. Right. Look, I had built up the credibility. And I know, look, John was more senior. He was more veteran. But he kind of let T handle that. And Mike was like, and that's how I was. But I just wanted to let him know, I was like, Romo, bro, I'd have had me and we'd still been fighting. And he's like, Sharpie, I'm sorry, I'm wrong. He said, I'm wrong. He said, I give you my word.
Right.
That won't ever happen again. He said, I'm sorry. He said, I know I let a lot of people down, not only my family, but this locker room. He said, I appreciate y'all guys. I said, all right. Adapt him up. We went on our way, won the Super Bowl.
That's crazy.
But without that meeting, we're not doing nothing.
You don't think so?
I ain't no hell no. Oh, hell no. Mm-mm. Hell to the no.
Damn.
Ocho.
Hey, Bill was crazy though. He did some crazy stuff, man.
Oh, he did some stuff. But they let that stuff slide, man. I ain't let that shit slide. Even though, like I said, it's my teammate. If my teammate wrong, he wrong. I'm gonna tell him he wrong.
Right.
Ain't no, that's my teammate. No, hell no. That don't fly with me. Justin Candle said, Unc in 85, life-changing decision. What made you go through your head before y'all make them?
Who you make who?
He's a life-changing decisions. What goes through your head before y'all make them? Hey, bro, I got 3 kids. I hate those life-changing decisions. And the only thing was going through my head, Big Daddy about to tear it up. That's the only thing. That was the only thing going through my head, Ocho, at that time. I ain't gonna even lie to you. It wasn't a whole lot of thought going into it. That was it.
Hey. Life-changing decision. Shoot, I made a life-changing decision 85 times. Obviously, I have beautiful kids. And obviously my decisions were made based on their mother's athletic ability. That's the only reason. That's all it was. That's all I wanted. I just wanted the DNA and I wanted the foundation. And that's pretty much it. And now, beautiful kids, you're all here. Everybody sleep now. I love it.
That was some of the life.
I want one more. I mean, me and you can me and you say we was having one in 2024, didn't you? I got receipts.
I said that?
Yes, I got
been on that Laportier.
You must have been on who?
That Laportier.
Nah, you wasn't drinking that day. You weren't even drinking that day.
I think the thing is, Ocho, like when we make a decision now, and most of the things the decision is about, okay, when it comes to what we're doing here, the podcast or Nightcap with you, or business decisions that, you know, you're dealing with a lot of money, fluctuate up and down.
Right.
You get as many people that know more about it than you do, and you ask their honest opinion. And but at the end of the day, it's your gut, because it's your money. It's your business, it's your career, and you got to make the best decision for you. But you get as much information and advice that you possibly can, and you try to make the best decisions that you possibly can. That's all you can do. I mean, it's not an exact science. It's not.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Alex also asked, "Oh, did Ocho ever do that 225 27 times?" Hell no.
I mean, I heard that. Who fought it? I'm ready. I'll do it. Well, you let me know. You talk about you want me to do it in person. I could send you a video of me doing it 27 times.
No. I need to be there.
See, I knew it.
I need to be there. I need to be there. I tell you what. This is what I'm gonna do, Ocho. I want you to see that what you had in your arm the other night. Put that up. That's all.
What?
What you had in your arm the other night? That bundle.
Nah, I need that to buy my birthday gift.
You do it 27 times. Now you got my bundle on top of that. You get 2 of them for you and Rail.
Nah, she wouldn't want one of these, but okay, bet.
What you want one of them? What you gonna get a Bentley?
Nah, hell, them shit's ugly.
What you gonna get, a Rolls?
Nah, I would think about getting maybe a McLaren or Aston Martin.
I like Aston Martin.
Yeah, I do.
The Vantage?
Like little DB9.
DB9, okay.
Yeah. Just treat myself a little bit, man.
Yeah, okay. Treat yourself.
I say I might. Because knowing me, I'm gonna walk in that bitch and you know what, man, fuck it, and take that money right back to the motherfucking bank.
I think about going to the Dominican and treat myself. What kind of cars they got over there?
They drive mopeds.
Oh, what they got? They got something with like long hair and light skin.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Wait, that's the DR. Like you talk about Dominican Republic.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
What they do out there?
Oh Lord,
man, you know, if it don't, when I travel for soccer reasons only. So if it ain't got nothing to do with soccer,
I'm gonna sock something. That what you talking about? Okay. Well, okay. I'm cool now.
Oh, DR. Okay.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. That's what I'm going.
I done heard the story. Yeah. Okay, I'm with you. Well, you had me confused. I'm like, DR. You don't even like baseball like that. That's the first thing that popped in my head. Okay, all right. I got you.
Yeah,
I got you.
Please make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Where are we now, Ash? We're at 669 when we started. What are we now? We're at 672. Please, thank you so much. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys for emptying the stock of Laportier. We hope to have it back soon. Ocho got his cigars pinned at the top of the chat tonight. Clean him out. Clean him out. Texans beat the Colts 23-19, clinches playoff spot with a Jacksonville loss. They will win the AFC South. Excuse me. With a loss, they win the AFC South. The Pittsburgh Steelers beat the Baltimore Ravens, keep their slim playoff hopes alive. If the Jags lose, they make the playoffs. If Buffalo lose, they make the playoffs. So they can make the playoffs if the Jags lose or the Bills lose. If the Bills win, they're the number 2 seed. If the Bills lose, they're out of the playoffs. Wow, what a change of events. Thank you for joining us for another episode of Nightcap. I'm your favorite sports Unc. Thank you. Thank you so much for supporting Club Shay Shay. Thank you so much for supporting Nightcap. I'm your favorite sports Unc, Shannon Sharpe. He's your favorite number 85, route runner extraordinaire, Liberty City, finest. Chad, Ocho, Cinco, Johnson. We'll see you tomorrow night.
Wait. Oh, yeah. We on tomorrow,
Yeah,
right? Just make a show. Okay. We on tomorrow. I'm making sure I'm taking me a nap during the day.
Go ahead and take your nap during the day.
And we on nap during the day.
Sunday and Monday, right? We're on Sunday and Monday.
Oh, yeah. Monday I'm gonna be good.
All right.
Listen, when we do Monday and Thursday, nigga, I talk up a storm.
Yeah. I got you. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow, ladies.
I love y'all.